Now that our favorite Mami Adeptus Xianyun is released as the new playable character for Genshin Impact version 4.4, I'm going to give you a simple guide on how to build her and use her especially for Spiral Beast at C0. Xianyun is a 5-star Catalyst Alimo character whose gimmick is to heal everyone in your party, and also she buffs every character's plunge attack. Sounds like another certain Adeptus will benefit from Xianyun's kit, right?
Lament!
Now, let us discuss Xianyun's talents. Her elemental skill, White Clouds at Dawn, will make Xianyun enter to her cloud transmogrification state, in which it allows her not to take a full damage and also will allow her to use her Sky Ladder, which will be discussed later. Also, her plunge attack during this state will be converted into Drift Cloud Wave, which deals an AoE animo damage, which also ends her cloud transmogrification state once this attack hits the enemies. Take note that the damage the Drift Cloud Wave dealt is still a plunging attack damage. Next, let us discuss her Sky Ladder, which allows her to leap 3 times, and also the enemies along the way she leapt to will also receive animo damage. So basically, Sky Ladder allows her to do parkour. This is also helpful in exploring world, especially on those places with mountainous terrains like Liyue. Xianyun might be the perfect character for you. Her elemental burst, Stars Gather at Dusk, allows her to heal her allies globally, meaning even if they're not on field, they will be healed continuously over time based on the amount of attack Xianyun has, making her one of the best healers to be partnered with for Arena. And also, she summons her cute mechanism pet called Star Weaker. Star Weaker follows the active character around and gives us 8 stacks of Adeptal Assistance, which allows any active character to jump high, allowing them to do bunch attacks. So basically, during her burst, everyone can be Xiao.
Lament!
Each plunging attacks used with Adeptal Assistance will consume 1 stock, so you can do 8 plunging attacks in total. Now let's move on to her passive talents. Her first passive talent, Gale Feather Pursuit, buffs all of the party members' crit rate of their plunging attacks based on the amount of enemies hit by a Drift Cloud Wave. It has a maximum of 4 stacks. Her passive talent, Consider, the Adeptus in her realm, buffs all of the party members' plunging attack shockwave damage based on 200% of Xianyun's attack when the Star Weaker from her burst is active. Her last passive talent, Crane Form, is for exploration, which increases the gliding speed by 15%. Now let us move on to weapon recommendations. We're going to discuss what weapons are suitable for our lovely Mommy Burb Xianyun. Let us start with of course, her signature weapon. Crane's Echoing Call. It has a max base attack of 741, making it one of the weapons that has highest base attack, along with Calamity Queller and Songs of Broken Pines, and also it is the only catalyst with the highest base attack as well. Its substat is attack percentage. The passive of this weapon is perfect for supporting Xiao, as it buffs plunging attack damage as well as restoring energy of the character equipping the weapon, meaning that Xianyun will have an easy uptime for her burst when Xiao is plunging. Now let us move on to my second recommendation, which is kinda tough because of the fact that this is an event exclusive, and that is the Oathsworn Eye. It is one of the best F2P weapon for Xianyun, as its substats is attack percentage, but also the passive of the weapon is that whenever the character uses their elemental skill, their energy recharge increases by 48% at R5. Thus, not only she is benefiting with the attack percentage substat, but also the passive allows her to easily uptime her burst. My third recommendation is Favonius Codex. It is one of the best F2P weapons if you don't have Oathsworn Eye. With its high energy recharge substat, along with its good passive, Xianyun's burst will have a short uptime. But in exchange for easy uptime, you need to sacrifice your headpiece with a crit rate to easily proc the passive, unless if you have a good substats that can reach you to at least 50% crit rate, which is possible if ever. Let us discuss what main stats and which artifact sets suited for Xianyun. If you want Xianyun to be a pure healer support, you can go mainly for triple attack percentage, since Xianyun is scaling based on the amount of attack stats she has. Alternatively, for the timepiece, you can go for energy recharge so she can easily feel her burst, while for the goblet piece, you can go for anemo damage bonus if you don't have attack percentage goblet. And lastly, for headpiece, you can go for healing bonus for more healing on her burst, or crit rate if ever you are using Favonius Codex for her. For the substats, if you are going for a healer support Xianyun, target for ER and attack percentage substats, and if you are going to meme with her as a DPS, go for the double crit substats along with ER and attack percentage substats as well. Now, let us move on to which artifact sets are suited for our lovely mommy burb. First recommendation is Songs of Days Past 4-piece set. This set not only increases her healing, but also converts her healing into bonus damage, which is a good buff to any elements out there. Thus, she is open to more DPS characters whose elements can't be swirled, thus increasing her team flexibility. Second recommendation is Viridi set Venerer 4-piece set. This set allows her to be a support as a shred to resistance of any elements that can be swirled, making her good to any mono element team or national team, etc. But reduces her team flexibility, making her good only to the teams mentioned before. If you don't have the Songs of Days Past set, you can go for this set, as the Songs of Days Past set is not resin efficient for farming due to the another set that is partnered with, unless you have Navia, but you are welcome to farm it if ever. My last recommendation is the Bliss Oblige 4-piece set. If you don't have both of the artifact sets mentioned before, you can go for the Noblesse Oblige, as its 4-piece set increases the attack of all party members by 20% for 12 seconds. This set is widely used by support characters, so you are welcome to use this set. Also, if you don't have the 3 recommended sets, you can go for a 2-piece set with a 2-piece effect of increasing attack percentage, like those of Gladiator's Finale set, Vermilion Hereafter set, Shiminawa's Reminiscence set, and Echoes of Offering set. Now let us move on to team compositions. Since I just got her, I will recommend some of the team compositions that I actually used as Spiral Beast recently. The best team Xianyun can be with are Xiao, matching with her perfect synergy with Furina, and along with Bennett's burst buff, Xiao will be an unstoppable and powerful unit as 3 characters are buffing his damage output. Also, due to the Claimer's high plunging damage multiplier, you can replace Xiao with Dilute due to him infusing his attacks with Pyro. You can do also Gamming, but since he doesn't have Pyro infusion, to remedy this, you must have a C6 Bennett, as his C6 infuses allies' attacks with Pyro. My second team recommendation is Ayaka Premium Freeze Team, which is composed of Ayaka, Kazuha, Furina, and Xianyun, with Furina's pets applying Hydro application and Kazuha infusing Hydro element on his ult while making freezing easy for Ayaka. And also, if you don't have Kazuha, you can replace him with Sucrose if ever you don't have him. Third is almost the same with Ayaka Premium Freeze Team, but if you don't have Ayaka, you can change her with Xiangling, allowing her to vaporize enemies with the help of Furina's pets. Xianyun, in my own opinion, is one of the best characters that has been released design-wise and gameplay-wise. She is fun to play, opens a lot of new team compositions, and a new playstyle that is very unique and fun. Also, I love her design because I love mommies wearing eyeglasses. I know, let's not talk about that. But when I saw her design last Lantern Rise, I wish she was playable, and here we are. She is playable, and I got her, and I feel so happy that I have our favorite mommy burb. She is not a must-have in general, but if you have a Xiao that has been benched for a long time, lamenting around the character roster of yours, or you have Furina and you don't want to use Jean because of how much you hate her for spooking on your pulls.
Oh fuck, okay.
You might consider getting Xianyun. She is definitely worth of your Primogems. That's all for this guide. Thanks for watching.